Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 back with another drawing video. This video is on Amy Rose as a human. So yeah, you can tell from the title and the picture below. That's what we'll be drawing today. And this was a request by Amy the Criminal. Thank you very much for your request. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope when the video's over, all of you can, draw Amy as a human. So, anyway, not much else to say, so let's get into it. Okay, so to start out, what you're going to want to do is, like most of the pictures we draw here, draw a circle for the head. A good size, about this is good. And then you'd want to draw the line gesture for the body, which is just kind of like a curved line going down like this. And then her shoulders will be this way, and her hips will curve the other way. And then this leg just kind of goes straight down and over like this. And then this leg kind of goes down and over like this. And then this hand goes out to about here. And then this arm just kind of goes behind her like that. If you want to, you can give it a little bit of volume. Draw like the chest area. And then kind of into the waist. Then that's where the legs will be. And again, you don't have to be super exact with this. This is just a gesture just to, get everything in place. So when you start drawing, you have something to go off of. And again, we will probably be going off of this, so don't take too much time with it, just something really fast, real quick. So, let's start off with her head. And since it's a human, we're not going to keep the circle, we're just kind of going to elongate it a little bit on the bottom here. Like that. Perfect. And then we can draw the crosshairs for the face. Like that. And then we could just start kind of going into her hair. Which her hair, I kind of made it like, kind of like the C shape for like a Sonic character. Kind of just followed that motion, so it's kind of like a lot of bangs going down. Just do like, jagged lines, some go higher than others. When we get about here, it kind of just goes straight into the hair, so you just draw a long spike. Goes down and up. And then another one. And then this one can be a little shorter. And then it just kind of goes up and I'll wrap around. But we'll do that part in a second. Now we could actually start drawing like facial features. So I'll start with a straight line going down. And then we get about here. You draw a curved line in a little bit. And then out for the cheek. And then it goes in for the chin, and then just kind of straight up. Like that. And then her nose, it's basically just a curved line going down, and then you just curve it in like that. Little nose shape. And for the mouth, we draw a straight line, give a little bit of space, then draw a line curving up like this for a little smirk. Actually, it's a little off. And then another little curved line underneath for her bottom lip. And then for her eyes, actually I turn the paper sideways. And then you basically start off with like a curved line. Like that. Something like that. And then you start from the beginning over here and curve it up and around. And then you just do 3 spikes at the end. Like that. And you can actually kind of shade it in a little bit, because those are just going to be your eyelashes. And then kind of the same thing over here, just curve it around. And it kind of touches this place here, where her like face curves in. So I'll touch there, here, and again 3 spikes that just go out. And then you can shade that in. Like that. And then just for her eye part, it's just a simple circle. Another simple circle with a curve, with like a half circle in the corner, and then just another big circle right there in the middle. Like that. And then for eyebrows, just two kind of parallel lines. Like that. And one up here. Alright, and now for her head. Now I like going into like her three big spikes that she has. So, start about here in like the forehead. And then just one goes up and in. And then this one starts kind of inside this one. And goes a little bit more downwards. Kind of curves in like that. And then this one is just at the bottom. Like that. And then you can draw the remaining like other bangs that are on this side over here, which is just a curved line with a little spike at the bottom, and another one here. Like that. Then to kind of wrap it off, we can draw our headband, which I put the ears like on the headband. So, like that. And then just a triangle with another triangle inside. Like that. And then this triangle, it just kind of goes up and it kind of gets cut off by these spike hairs over here. So just draw a little triangle, and from this tip, just draw a curved line going in like this. And there you go. And it looks like they're on the headband. So since she's a human, humans don't have, you know, sonic ears. So that makes sense to why she would have them. I think you can kind of finish it off here and just kind of connect it in. Draw the last couple of spikes that go into the head. And you're pretty much finished. Just with the head part. Now let's get into the rest of the body. So after you get her head, you can kind of draw on her neck, which is just a small curved lines going down. Like that. And then we can kind of form the body a little bit more. So her shoulder would be about here. And then her bust would be about here. Just kind of curving in and around. Again, it's kind of hard to explain, like the kind of shapes that you make, but if you just follow kind of like the motions that I'm doing, shouldn't be too hard. And then kind of curves down and then up where the shoulder is going to be. Then down and over. This starts about here, kind of curves into the arm. Whoop. Curves in like that. And goes up. And I just do two kind of like parallel lines here. Just show like the sleeve, because Amy wears like a sleeveless dress. So, and then you go down, make like a V type shape here. And very similar to like this, you just kind of follow it. And then we can go into kind of the dress. So it kind of curves in here, and then out, and then over. And you kind of get this big, like, kind of curve line at the bottom. And then it curves in and up, like that. And you draw little detail lines to show the dress is curving. That's where the bend is. And then you can just draw a little rectangle that follows the bottom, like this. Very simple. Again, drawing like a dress is pretty easy, especially Amy's dress. It just kind of goes out like an umbrella. So that's good, and we can finish off her hand over here, which you can just draw a curved line going past these two lines, and then just kind of round it off here, and then it's kind of covered up behind her back. So now we could jump into her feet. which her feet are pretty simple and very similar to just normal Amy's feet. So you just draw a line going down, 2 parallel lines going down like this. This will be her first leg. Then a curved line, very similar to what we did here. And then you just draw a line going down and then put a little check mark in it. Another curved line that goes up and around, and then in, and a little check mark. There's another curved line that goes down like that. Then we're going to draw like a rough shoe shape, which is basically this. Kind of goes up where her toes are. Something like that. And now we're just going to make it a little bit better. So I like starting off from the bottom. Kind of, you keep a straight line, and then where the heel is, you kind of just drew a curve. Then into the shoe. This kind of goes up a little bit, and then curves in. And up and over. Kind of like something like that. And then going up from the bottom, goes up, down and in. And draw a little curve line. That curves up and then in. And then just finish off the boot. Like that. And then for the sole, you basically just draw a little rectangle on the bottom. Here and here. And then you just curve this one in. Like that. And then just draw the stripe that goes down the middle of her shoe. And you kind of, the curve goes up and around here, and I'll touch here, and then you can restart the curve about here, just to show kind of like the boot bend, and like the stripe would kind of get messed up a little bit. So it'd start here, then go up. Alright, that's one foot. And then our second foot, kind of just 2 parallel lines that go in and kind of curve over a little bit. Kind of like this. And then a curved line that goes across. And then check mark. And the check mark would be here, but you barely see it. And then just a straight line that goes down. And then this shoe would kind of go like this. Kind of like a shape similar to that. It's kind of bending. And then the curve, actually that's a little off. The curve that's on this, that'd basically be this for this shoe, is about here. Curve up and around and in like that. And then you just, again, do the rectangles from the bottom of the shoe in almost exactly like this one. Just kind of follows the line you made. And then here, the shoe would actually curve in like this. So just draw a curved line. And then another one around here. And then I'm just going to erase this, throw me off a little bit. And then again, the stripe. So you draw the stripe here, starts again over here, and then again on the other side, like that. And that's pretty much her boots. And now we just have to finish off her hand, which her hand's actually pretty easy. It's not as complicated as other hands. So her arm goes down to about here, and then curve line. And then, again, very similar to like this arm or the legs, 2 parallel lines, and then a curve line that goes around. And then for a ring, like her ring bracelet things that she has on, just draw that. And now for her hand, she's kind of holding her hammer, kind of weird. But basically just draw a circle like this just to get an idea of where everything should go. And then about here, you just kind of draw a curve line. Again, I'm kind of just jumping into it with really no guidelines. So just kind of do your best to copy this, because it's hard to explain. So you just draw a curve line here, curve it in, and then about here, draw another curve line. And then you just kind of straighten it out here. So you get a shape that kind of looks like this. And then about here, you will draw a curve line that curves inwards. And then rounds here and then curves outwards. And then kind of back in and around. That's our thumb. Then you get another curved line here. And then this just kind of curves down and around. Like that. Again, it's a pretty complicated shape, but if you just kind of follow what I drew, kind of line by line, it shouldn't be too bad. And then after you get that in, you can just kind of draw on our hammer, which is basically just a rectangle. A pretty big one at that. And then it kind of goes off to another rectangle. And then one that goes in and around. Same thing on this side. Goes out, then in, and around, and around. And then for the handle, it just kind of goes straight up. Draw a little round circle at the edge. And again, the handle kind of basically gets all covered up by Amy. So you get that in, then you could draw another curve line here, and another one here. And then just kind of draw little rectangles in there. Like that. And you can kind of darken it out because it's pretty light. I was just gesturing it in, but it's pretty solid. So, and up and around like that. This curve line, up and around, curve line, and that is pretty much it. So I'm gonna zoom out so you can see the whole picture. Oh, and you can erase the handle that goes through Amy. And all the guidelines if you wanted to. Make it look a little bit clearer. But that is pretty much it on how to draw Amy Rose. Oh, that only took 16 minutes. I thought that was going to take a bit longer. Again, drawing human characters always takes a little bit longer time than Sonic characters. But I'll give you like an inked version of the picture. So that is what you get when, you do an ink outline and then just erase all the pencil. So you get a little bit of a cleaner look to it. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed how to draw Amy Rose as a human. And thank you again, Amy the Criminal, for the request. It was really fun. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about this video, you can leave it in the comment section below. I will try my best to address your problem in the comment section. And if you have any requests, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. I will put your name on my list, and then Sunday when I make a how to draw video, I will just pick it off the list and yeah, get to it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and you can like me on I have a DeviantArt page, Twitter, and Twitch. Links in the description below. All that good stuff, and likes, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz you guys hear a million times a day. So yeah. Alright guys, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next how to draw video. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye bye.